Another crisis, by the way, just on another subject, really, is this Mueller report. The Attorney General Barr is in front of Congress, and he's testifying. He went there to testify about the Department of Justice's budget, and of course, they blindsided him with a bunch of questions about the Mueller report. And the crisis and all this stuff. What's really interesting about this is the rules that are hampering Mueller from releasing the report, which he says he will do within a week. He says he will do it within a week, but the rules that are keeping him from doing it are rules that were put in place when the Democrats became hysterical because the Starr report about Bill Clinton abusing women and lying about it, the Starr report came out and it was released to the public, and they were upset about that, so they put rules in place to prevent that from happening so quickly. Barr is following those rules, and the leftist media is saying, well, the Starr report was released. Yes, and after the Starr report was released, they made new rules that are hampering Barr. However, there was one piece of news. In these Barr in these Barr hearings that was kind of overlooked in all the news about when he was going to release the report, and that is that he says that he is investigating the Department of Justice, not just the Inspector General, who is already investigating how the investigation into Trump started. Barr says the Department of Justice, is going to investigate it too. And when he was asked why this morning in today's hearings, this is what he said. This is cut 13.
One of the things I want to do is pull together all the information from the various investigations that have gone on, including on the Hill and in the department, and see if there are any remaining questions to be addressed.
And can you share with us why you feel a need to do that?
Well, for the same reason we're worried about foreign influence in elections. We want to make sure that during an election, I think spying on a political campaign is a big deal. It's a big deal. Generation I grew up in, which was the Vietnam War period, people were all concerned about spying on anti-war people and so forth by the government. And there were a lot of rules put in place to make sure that there's an adequate basis before our law enforcement agencies get involved in political surveillance. I'm not suggesting that those rules were violated, but I think it's important to look at that. And I'm not talking about the FBI necessarily, but intelligence agencies more broadly.
So Barr may investigate how this Russian hoax got started. If the Democrats are looking for a catastrophe, that could be it. That could be it for them.